We have spent many days together as friends, sometimes going out to do stuff, that kind of thing. Very descriptive. But I'm starting to want her to do more for her, you know? Take our relationship to the next level.
I think we should do a Christmas card. Welcome back.
Hello!
It's the Bookend.
It is, and I'm Eric.
And I am Travis.
And here we are with our 2G Nokia phone.
Yeah. It's a razor. Come on.
Oh, okay.
That's not a razor. It's
not
not
a razor?
flat enough. It's indestructible.
I'm flat enough. No, I'm not. Moving on.
Okay.
Not feeling well?
I'm not going to touch that one. Just tired. What time is it there?
Late afternoon. School finished for the day not long ago. You're really not a morning person, are you?
I don't need you making fun of it as well.
Well, I'm gonna. Takes me a measure of restraint not to laugh at her pained groan. Poor girl.
So what are you wearing?
How are you doing over there? Bar the mornings? What?
How are you doing over there, bar the mornings?
Oh.
Other than the mornings being terrible.
Hitting up the bars in the morning?
There was a question mark. It's been enjoyable, you know, the funeral and whatnot.
Yeah.
After not meeting them for so long, just having a meal together with my parents is nice. Though the pool and we have a pool
They
here.
have a pool there.
The sheer size of the house might have something to do with that as well. I'm rich.
Even if they're not in Japan, from the way it sounds, her family must be pretty wealthy to live so luxuriously. Found a rich girl.
It's like an inflatable pool. All the grass is dead. Are things all right with you and Hanako?
Oh, they're going great. Damn, I was hoping that wouldn't be brought up quite so quickly.
Well, what the hell else are you going to talk about?
That's why you called.
Yeah, she gave you the number in case something went wrong with Hanako.
I take a moment to try and sort out exactly how to describe the situation without causing her undue worry.
She's
but
dead!
She picks up on that without a word being said.
Hanako's not well, is she?
How did you know?
Because today is her birthday. I'd hoped she might have gotten at least a little better after coming to know you, but... How is she right now?
I don't know. She missed school yesterday and seemed out of sorts when I checked up on her. Today she missed school again and just told me to go away. I've really got no idea what to make of it. Has this happened in the past? Is it related to her scarring in some way?
That's none of your damn business.
Questions?
Unfortunately so. Roughly the same thing happened last year when her birthday came up. As far as I can tell, it's because her parents died in the accident that caused her scarring, and Hanako blames herself for her deaths. Yeah, we've seen this before.
Yeah, do you want to try to skip it?
No, just it's fine.
What she says does seem to make sense. If she's blaming herself on her birthday, she may be ruining that she was ever born. The fact that Lilly seems so in the dark about it, though, almost to the extent that I am, is a surprise. So that's why she lives in the student dormitories as well. Has she told you any more about the accident?
As close as we've come, she's very barely told me anything about what happened. What I know about it is largely conjecture.
Well, you're no help. She sounds depressed, almost defeated, considering the trauma Hanako must have gone through. I really can't fault Lilly for not knowing. Nevertheless, she still seems to consider it a personal failing. Don't blame yourself, Lilly, with everything she's gone through.
She's a lost cause. I know. Thank you, Hisao. I'm sorry I can't be more help to you.
Me too. It's fine. I'll just give it some more thought. Thanks, and have a good time in Scotland.
Is everyone forgotten that I'm here for a funeral?
Top of the morning to you. That's what they say, right?
Chim chim chiroo.
Hmm?
It's nothing. Thank you for taking care of Hanako.
Okay, bye. Can I talk to your mom one last time?
Goodbye.
And with that, the line goes silent.
I love you.
We didn't accomplish anything.
No.
Amid the seemingly only increased number of questions I can't answer, the most immediate is what Lilly was going to say. Oh no. I'm an idiot. She must have thought I was calling to talk with her, but I only asked for help with Hanako.
Call her back.
Think
on that.
Even more shameful than that, though, is the fact that such an appraisal would be largely correct. Well, first things first. For now, I need to at least sort out Hanako and make sure that she's actually eating okay. Just text her. They have that, right?
Yeah.
The occasional passing students give badly hidden glances at the plate of food I carry to the female dormitory.
Well, with his phone, though, he'd have to do T9, and that takes forever.
I used to be really good at that.
I did, too. You get used to it.
It's hardly a meal to be proud of, only being an instant microwave meal from the convenience store, but it should at least fill her up. I filled her up once.
I was gonna say that.
Eventually, I arrive outside of her room. After having to ward off a couple of girls who jokingly try to pilfer the food I'd taken so long to procure.
Whatever.
Flirting with you.
That's the ticket? Just carry around food all the time?
Right? Oh my god, he's got food!
I once was blind and now I see!
The key to my heart! Microwave meals!
I don't think it works that way.
I decided to forego knocking since it was proven to be an utterly useless measure, and it's somewhat difficult to do with my hands full. I mean, you have a microwave meal. Hanako, it's Hisao. I know you're listening. I got some food for you.
Come here, girl.
Silence, as I expected. I'll leave it beside your door. Please don't... Please eat it at least, okay? I don't have a big net out here or anything to capture you in.
It's under a box with a stick.
Yeah. There, I've said my piece. Now it's up to her. The girls are just going to come pilfer it.
Right.
Putting the plate down, I walk back to my own room to eat my dinner. Hanako just opens the door and there's like 3 girls down on the ground just eating it. Like, what is wrong with you people?
They all look up and hiss at her.
By the time I return to Hanako's dormitory, a good hour's passed. Thankfully, there isn't anything to be seen beside her door. I walk back at least somewhat happier that she's eating.
There's no proof that she grabbed it.
There is not. If she intends to get through this by herself, then being able to help, even if it's just in a small way, is at least something. And I sleep.
Yay!
Gotta take care of Hanako like she's a pet.
You're the best dad ever.
Hooray! I've done it. I have made her happy.
No, you haven't.
I've saved all the women.
Kept her from starving to death.
I sit reading in the library after school, turning page after page, barely registering the words written on each out of sheer boredom. With my cheek resting in my hand, I can't help noticing the slightly rough feeling against my palm. It won't be long before I'll need to get a razor.
I finally hit puberty.
Yay! Aren't we like 18?
Yeah. We better be.
Giving up on reading, I simply let my head drop onto the book in front of me. Things have quieted down considerably since Hanako began attending school again. When she first returned to class, nothing was said nor done that wasn't part of the usual routine, and it's been the same way since. Neither of us desired to bring up her accident, so there simply wasn't any point in pursuing it. Thus, a few days went by, the daily grind continuing just as it had before. It's only natural that my mind would wander to other places, and more importantly, other people. The Lilly-shaped hole in the daily life of Hanako and me have been pretty noticeable for a while now. I'd be pleased to say that this has allowed me time to refine just what my thoughts on her exactly are. But alas, I've had no such luck. Oh god.
Jesus.
There's a thunderstorm in January.
Well then. Wolf Moon.
It doesn't help that many attempts to do so have led to the troublesome topic of Iwanako. Every time my thoughts drift into that direction, I reflexively try to think about something else. Why did this have to happen now? Ugh. I know that answer. I turn up and look to the source of the tentative voice coming from behind me. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb anyone.
That's not it.
I glance around the orange-tinted room, quickly realizing how silly my apology must have sounded. In the time I've spent thinking and lazing about in here, everyone's well and truly left. Library closing?
We closed 4 hours ago. If you don't want to go, I could keep it open a bit longer. It's no trouble at all.
Just me and you.
We could just hang out.
Don't worry, I should get going anyway.
Oh,
thanks.
that's okay.
That's okay too, I guess. As I get up and begin to move off, I feel Yuuko's eyes drilling into my back side.
I'll have you one of these days.
Is there something wrong?
You look depressed. Are you okay?
Yuuko nervously twists her fingers as she says this, unsure whether she's overstepping her boundaries or not. I really can't tell if she's more worried about my mood or about bothering me. Normally I just shrug it off and assure her that I'm fine. But my reflective mood gets the better of me. Despite being staff, she really doesn't feel as much like an authority figure as the others. No, I'm doing awful!
Burst down. Tears.
It's just, I guess the best term for it would be relationship problems.
Blow your nose at my giant moo-moo. Oh, I'm not too good with that kind of thing. My only relationship ended a bit abruptly.
Oh, yeah?
But if you want to talk about it, I mean, I could listen, I think.
I want to hear about yours. Now I feel kind of bad for bringing it up. She's not that old, though, so at least she has a good chance of finding another partner.
You're not all dried up yet.
It isn't like we're in a bad situation right now. We have spent many days together as friends. Sometimes going out to do stuff, that kind of thing. Very descriptive. But I'm starting to want her to do more for her, you know? Take our relationship to the next level.
I think we should do a Christmas card.
Learn more about her and be with her more. I'm not sure whether it's actually love or not, though, and our friendship as it stands is enjoyable.
You shouldn't let that stop you.
Go for it, Tiger.
Sorry.
Here's some condoms.
How to say this? I think that it's nice that you have a good friendship, but school's going to eventually end. Do you think you'll be fine with not knowing if it could have gone further after you graduated?
I guess that's the crux of the problem. I really have no idea what the answer to that question is.
Well, man up.
If you need some practice, I'm here.
Well, I can't really help there. What your true feelings are is something you have to decide for yourself. But I think that if you do love her, you should definitely say something. After thinking about it really hard, I decided that even though my relationship didn't work out, it's still better that way than never knowing if it might have or not.
I never expected Yuuko to sound so wise. It only makes sense that, with more life experience than I, since she's so old and all, she'd have a better idea about this.
She's kind of looking good now.
Well, hey, suppose not very much was actually answered. Talking to her has helped get it off my chest, and I have no doubt that I should confess it if I really do like Lilly. I give a slightly frustrated sigh. If only reading so much actually helped when it came to situations like this.
That's what self-help books are for, you idiot.
She gives a girlish giggle, which only reinforces my love for her. My view of her as being different from the usual staff here. They don't laugh. In the end, it doesn't even matter. It all comes down to what will happen after school finishes once again.
Saw it coming the second that sentence showed up.
Considering what happened before I came to Yamaku, it feels like being asked to keep up with a field of runners, despite having started from a dozen yards behind them.
This isn't the Emmy route.
It's just one more motive to move on from the past. The last thing I need right now is to get too caught up in that and get homesick while I'm at it.
Well, see ya.
Once again, I find myself calling Lilly.
Yeah.
Yay! My phone bill is going to be horrific, considering this is international.
Good thing my parents pay it.
But it's worth it. I don't only want to smooth over her feelings from the last time I called. I genuinely want to talk to her again, I promise. When the phone finally picks up, I easily recognize the voice on the other end. Hello! Hello, Mrs. Sato. May I, speak? Greater than? Damn, I've forgotten how the rest is supposed to go. It's not encouraging to forget such a small amount of words, even if I didn't spend that long trying to memorize them. May I speak with Lilly, please?
Hello again, Hisao. Are you teaching yourself English?
Just a little. I don't think I'm too good at languages in general.
Oh, don't say that. Your pronunciation was good. I'll get Lilly for you. Just wait a moment.
I obediently wait as she goes off in search of Lilly, the other end going silent. Eventually, a much more awake-sounding Lilly than last time answers. The time over there must being past noon by now.
Hisao, are you there? I dropped my pencil.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi. Hello.
Good afternoon. Sorry for taking so long. I was outside in the garden.
Well, that cost me like $5, so thanks for that. Gardening? Ew.
Unfortunate. No, I was in the garden knitting, idiot. Unfortunately, I've found I'm no good at it. So I just smell the flowers. I think my fingers appreciate it more. I take it Hanako's recovered a bit.
Yeah. I just made sure she was eating, and eventually she righted herself. Thanks for the help the other day.
I don't think I was really that much help. The main thing is that she's better, though.
True. How's life over there, then? It sounds like you've been living in nothing short of a mansion.
You're too rich for me. I wouldn't call it a mansion. More like an estate.
But it is rather large, right? Is obviously what she wants to say, though modesty stops her. I'm a little envious, but it is her holiday.
It's a nice house to stay in, though. There's a beach near here, too.
Damn!
Which Akira's especially fond of.
She's a swimmer? Oh my god.
But she looked like in a bathing suit. Send a picture. She's constantly dragging me there to have swimming competitions, which she wins every time. She points me the wrong way.
Yeah, Lilly doesn't strike me as very athletic at all. Gah. So not being adept at swimming seems logical enough.
I'm sure she floats pretty easily, though.
The fastest I've ever seen her move is her understandably relaxed pace during her walks to and fro the suburbs down the hill from the school. It makes the image of her swimming hard to imagine, but I'm trying really hard.
Yeah.
The beaches there must look nice. I'm sure you look nice there, too. They'd be
Why can we not be there?
Right? They'd be less crowded than the ones around here, at least. Oh, boy.
Well, we're gonna continue our little phone conversation next time.
Yeah, when's she coming back?
We're gonna have to, like, text message her, do you like me, YN?
Okay. That won't take long.
It's
Probably cheaper than this phone call.
gotta do this over the phone. Ugh. She needs to come back. I'm tired of not looking at her.
That's what I said. We're realizing we love her over here. She's over in Scotland.
What good are you? Hanako's no surrogate.